Okay, let's just say what we've all been thinking. For weeks now in the news, we've been hearing little tidbits about this. And the fact of the matter is that these rumors are only rumors for right now. Because I think we know exactly where this is heading. So let's take it off the table and run down some of the bullet points as to why Amazon is gonna get in to the pharmacy prescription business, and that's just a matter of when, not a matter of if. I'm Cody from Wall Street Breakdown. Let's just take a look at how this all works. So we first heard a little bit about this when Amazon got 13 wholesale pharmacy licenses in 13 different states in the United States here recently. And then not too long after that, we had CVS go out last week and make an offer for Aetna because we heard that Amazon was potentially trying to get into the pharmacy and drug business, right? And so CVS was kind of taking the first shot across the bow and trying to really bring their company together as strongly as they can by diversifying, obviously, and bringing in a company that does some different stuff so they could really leverage themselves as best they can. CVS, obviously, a very strong company, but we would be they'd be really touched up. Let's just say if Amazon got into the pharmacy business, there is not going to be a whole lot of wiggle room for CVS. They're going to end up being direct competitors with Amazon. So if they could branch off into some other stuff, what Aetna does, that definitely gives them a lot more play in some different areas. So at least if Amazon comes into the pharmacy business exclusively, they're not direct competitors with Amazon on every level that they're on. So we've seen CVS go ahead and do this. We've now seen an actual offer for Aetna, which is a pretty substantial offer, a big premium over what Aetna is actually trading at. Let's take a look at some of the reasons, though, why Amazon is probably going to be in the pharmacy business here shortly. They've already got the mail system set up. They can get things shipped to people really quickly. It's about as expedient as things can be. They've got warehouses everywhere. They know logistically exactly how to get things shipped, and they already offer memberships to people. So for a year, you pay an annual fee, and for premium memberships, you can get like something like 2-hour turnaround time. Some of the stuff you actually get from the 2-hour turnaround time with Amazon Prime with the premium shipping stuff is like from drugstores already. You get this stuff already from a pharmacy. What's going to be the difference between getting it from behind the counter and not, right? So you're going to pay this one-time fee. The shipping is going to be amazing. I mean, Amazon has built their entire business on expediting the shipping process as fast and efficiently as possible to get customers exactly what they're looking for. You've got Alexa taking over on Amazon's home thing. You're seeing Alexa more and more everywhere. And as Alexa gets more and more integrated to everybody who uses Amazon, you're going to be allowed to not only go ahead and use the Amazon mobile app or anything else to go ahead and order. You'll probably be able to order right off Alexa, speak right into Alexa, tell her what you're looking for. She'll be able to bring up a list of stuff and you'll be able to order that way as well. Again, this is all assuming this happens, but we can only imagine. Again, it's a matter of time. It's not a matter of if this happens. So Amazon's definitely going to be able to add the convenience. The convenience is going to be there. You need something right now. You're not feeling good. You can't make it out. You've got your prescriptions already done. All that stuff is ready to go. Amazon is probably going to be, if not the fastest, they're going to be in competition for the fastest right out of the gate. And convenience-wise, I don't know if there's a better and more convenient place to buy things than Amazon already, other than maybe a convenience store. So Amazon has probably got that, they probably got that pretty well hedged. I could imagine a lot of pharmacies are seeing this as some serious competition. Now, their buying power is going to allow them to offer a lot of inexpensive generics. So there's not a lot of companies out there that can really do that. Walmart does it, but a lot of other companies end up having to pay a little bit of a premium. Amazon that can buy so much with so much money and they can cover so much ground so quickly, they're going to be able to really go out there and find themselves in a buyer's market where other generic companies are going to come probably to them and they're going to make very small amounts of money knowing that Amazon's going to take on large amounts of orders at all times right out of the gate, only getting larger and larger, I would imagine, as they grow. There's no sign of Amazon slowing down with anything that they do. Why would they start slowing down with this when they go into it full force? So the buying power is going to give them a whole lot of leverage as well. Their competitors, I mean, are not so vast. While there are a lot of other smaller retails out there, there's just nobody on the level of them other than maybe a Walmart. Again, you offer in the online shipping and the online purchasing and all that, the shipping. They really take Walmart almost out of the equation as well. And you got to think a lot of the major healthcare providers out there, especially companies like Humana, Cigna, United Health, there's a lot of companies that do not have a whole lot of online presence already. So if you're a customer of theirs, it's very difficult for you to be able to go out and get a lot of your stuff done expediently. Again, we use that word like Amazon would be able to offer, because Amazon is known for being able to make things as seamless as possible. I mean, that's why everybody wants to use them, right? I mean, it makes it so easy. You just go to Amazon, you do a little bam, and everything's there on your doorstep in a matter of, I mean, mere moments, right? It almost seems like that sometimes. So, and not only when you're talking about who their competitors might be, but you got to think who their allies are going to be out there. Their allies are going to be, first off, they are in retail. I mean, people don't think of them in retail because they're not in brick and mortar retail, but they are now, because they're Whole Foods. So you've got all these Whole Foods locations everywhere where Amazon could easily set up shop right there. Little kiosk inside of your Whole Foods store, and all of a sudden Amazon's presence of whatever they call their pharmacy business is right there at X number of retail locations around North America. I mean, Whole Foods covers a lot of ground. There's a reason why Amazon went out and got into that business, because it lets them really get into a few businesses at once and choose to expand inside that business if they wanted to. And Whole Foods already has a very good foothold, and going forward, because obviously people really like the idea of the healthier foods, like I definitely, I'm somebody like that, so I could definitely concur with a lot of what people think, right? So when I understand where Amazon's coming from, they're thinking much more going forward where food trends might go, and it allows them now to take that retail brand and potentially move that pharmacy idea right inside that retail brand as well. Not only that, but a lot of local pharmacies that aren't some of the big boys, that aren't your Rite Aids and stuff, are going to probably want to partner to be a shipping location. Why not? If you've got one of those places where people could go in and do a lot of what we see, Alibaba's doing the same thing, right? Over in China, we see a lot of that where you could go into malls, order stuff right there, and everything is all encompassed inside there. You do all your ordering, you're picking up, all that kind of stuff. You could do that same thing in a lot of small towns with small local locations. Amazon has a lot of power here. I would imagine there's a lot of drug companies out there, a lot of pharmacies out there that really see this as potential competition that could come in and really upset the apple cart. I'm looking forward to it personally, because I know it's probably going to happen. They didn't go out and get those 13 licenses for no reason. The reason CVS made this bid for Aetna, I mean, everybody knows that, I mean, it's a good move. Don't get me wrong. I mean, they're paying a big premium. Everybody thinks it's still a good move by CVS. I haven't heard a lot of people say that they don't agree with it. Aetna just had great earnings, right? Like, CVS, a strong company, it's a good move, but it's definitely done as a, as a first play. They're understanding that there's a competitor that's coming in, big money competitor that's not going to play around, that they're going to come in and they're going to, they're going to set a few parameters, and that's just going to be the way it is when you're a company the size of Amazon and you get into almost any other type of sector. Unless it's something where you have to build significant infrastructure. In this sector, they have all that infrastructure in place already. It's only a matter of implementation, and I think it's only a matter of time before Amazon becomes one of the biggest pharmacies probably in the world. I'm Cody from Wall Street Breakdown. If you haven't already, click the subscribe button, click the notification bell, thumbs up for this video, thumbs up for all videos, and leave us a comment. Let us know what you think about Amazon potentially becoming your local pharmacy. We love hearing from you.